Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube land. Moz coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box. Today is our comic book talk, comic book, whatever, hot off the press, what I like to call it. And I'm pretty excited to go with you and go down this comic book rabbit hole that I've been going down. I'll give a shout out to Noble Young, who, of course, is the first one here. Commander Green in the house, man. Just taking a break, he says, and he wants to know how I'm doing. I'm doing okay. I got a package in the mail, which is why I was filming down here today because I'll be right by the front door. But the package already came, and I already set up the stream, so we're down here. True story. So it's cool. We're gonna get to open that package. It'll be like a little mail call too, a little added bonus. So that's gonna be cool. It is kind of comic book related. So, but yeah, today I went to the comic book shop. I went and got my new books. The stuff that came out today. I didn't really add anything else to that because this weekend in Atlanta we are having the quarterly comic book convention. Oh, Commander Green, your miles is shipping today, dude. That is awesome. That is awesome. I need to check and see if my crow actually shipped from Sideshow. They billed me, but I didn't look to see if it actually shipped. I doubt it did. I didn't get a notification, but that's pretty awesome though, man. You're gonna love that Miles. If you're referring to the end of the Spider-Verse Miles, he's phenomenal. My favorite figure of the year, man. I'm telling you, he's just awesome figure. But yeah, so what I like to do is, I just like to share with you guys what I picked up. My local comic book shop here in the greater Atlanta area is Infinite Realities in Tucker, Georgia. And it's a relatively new comic book shop for me. I set up a pull list with them because I liked the atmosphere in there. It was really cool. My previous one had closed with the pandemic and everything. So I think they were having other issues right before that anyway, but they closed. And so I'm no longer with them. And I'm with this new place, Infinite Reality. And they already know me, which is awesome. I've been doing business with them for like maybe a month total. And I come in there, they know my name. They're just like, hey, here you go. And it's not because they have no customers. They're actually pretty busy on a Wednesday for New Comic Book Day. So it's really cool. They took the time, they got to know me. And it helps, I think, that I'm one of the first people there on Wednesdays because I like to get out of the house, and it's been really nice weather. So I'm just camped out, sitting there smoking my vape, even socializing with some of the other people camped out. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I went in and I got some books. I've been adding slowly to my pull list, and it's getting me in trouble, really. But let's go over it, guys. Without further ado, let's go over it. And we're gonna bag these as we go. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Commander Green says everybody knows who Maz is. Maybe, not everybody, but maybe. I can't say for certain, but maybe. But anyway, let's go with the first book. Now I did get a variant of this too, but this is the first one. We went with Spider-Man #1. This picks up where Edge of the Spider-Verse, which has just ended, the 5-series event just ended. This picks up right where this leaves off, and it's actually mentioned as a key book here on Key Collector. Hold on, I got that open too. We can even go looking at that if you guys want. But if we look at keys of the week here, let's see what it says for Spider-Man. Or maybe is it in there? Let me see. Spider-Man #1, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Series to continue from Edge of the Spider-Verse from 2022. Series and debut new Spider-Verse characters. Reintroduction of Moreland, which in my days of reading Spider-Man, I don't know if I recall Moreland or not, but he looks to be a badass. I've already read this book. It's actually not bad. Fun. I was getting very perturbed there at the beginning because I haven't read a Spider-Man book in a while because I've been on a hiatus from my comic books, but it started out feeling very childish, but it eventually became a little better. Not I wouldn't say it's like PG-13. It's definitely a hard PG right now. Like that's right where it is, but and I'm not expecting an R-rated for a Spider-Man book, but just the maturity level, it seems, is going to be a teen adolescent book as far as the writing level goes for that. So with that being said, we're going to get a fancy new, this is a Silver Age board. I like to use Silver Age boards because I use bigger bags than your current size bags. So we'll use the Silver Age board. We're going to keep using the other board that the comic was bagged and board with. And I love that my local shop bags and boards all the books. It's a little bit of a, costs a little bit more for them, but I really appreciate that extra touch. I mean, I might not be getting that 20% off that some of the online places offer and stuff, but I'm getting bags and boards for all my books. So, and even though I'm not going to keep them in the bags they provide, because I use My Light 2s. And on that note, another interesting tidbit of news happened. So if you guys have been paying attention, I mentioned that I ordered a case of these, and the case is 1,000 of these My Light 2s. And when I ordered them about a month ago, they told me it was going to take 10 weeks to fill that order. And I was like, well, dang. And of course, they won't charge you until they ship it, right? Well, guess what I got notified of on Tuesday? That's right. Somehow 10 weeks equals 4 weeks. And we now have bags being arriving tomorrow. So that's cool. I mean, it's 1,000 more My Lights. And I don't have bag, the newest books. I mean, I have a lot of poly bags still to replace on some of my older books. But yeah, I love what a My Light can do. Just like nice makeup. It just makes it so pretty and beautiful, and it protects it better than a poly bag, guys. It really does. It's archival grade versus whatever grade poly bags are. This is a poly bag, and that's a My Light on there. I mean, just you see me, yeah, I'm all milky and cruddy and stuff. And you see that, look how clear that is. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love My Lights, but they're expensive. They are expensive. If you buy them individually, they get sold in packs of 50 like this. And the last time I bought a pack, they were about $17 a pack for 50 bags. And I think they're more than that now, given, since, in the making of plastics, you have petrol as one of the ingredients, and the fuel prices have been all kinds of crazy on top of shipping charge and all that stuff. So I'm sure they're more expensive now. In fact, the case price went up by $10 when I bought my case. It went up $10 from what I remembered it being. So, the individual pack price, I'm sure is probably more like $22 now, depending on the store. That's a lot, and that's just for 50. So I buy them by 1,000, and it becomes $190 plus shipping. And if I had a tax ID number, it'd be even cheaper, but I don't because I'm not a store. But it's definitely the way to go. It becomes like $13 a pack as opposed to $20. Dockinator, let me see, buddy. Let me see what's he saying. Hey, Moz, any thoughts on the new Marvel Predator run? I have yet to pick it up. I've been reading it, and I'm interested, to say the least. It has got my attention. I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I won't get into the actual story arc, but it is interesting. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it at all. I was hoping, though, for more of a tie-in to the Marvel Universe, along with Aliens. I want that all to get tied into the universe. Right now, I still feel like I'm reading a Dark Horse book. It's not really tied to the happenings of the Marvel Universe, and that's where I want it to be. If they're going to have it as a Marvel title, I would like them tied in. At least let them be a Monster of the Week, or even, hell, I would love a creator to finally actually give us a book that's based on the Predator's perspective the entire time, and it's not going to be hunted and or killed by a human at some point in the book. I mean, I would rather it be like the anti-hero that we get to follow and get to kind of root for, kind of like the Punisher or something. But yeah. But anyway, I read this book. The Spider-Man is really good for what it is. It is kind of a teeny bopper kind of book. I only read 2 of the books so far before our show. This is the other book I read. This is done by Scott Snyder. And if you guys read the New 52 Batman, he was the writer that was doing that. This one is called Night of the Ghoul. And it's a really cool premise. I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I don't want to spoil anything. Because, of course, I'd want you guys to read it yourselves. But it is shaping up to be a kind of spine-chilling story, which I'm really happy about. I thought it was going to be almost like that R.L. Stein one that just came out, which was kind of It felt like kind of just a knockoff of some kind of a horror type genre book. But no, this is different. This is definitely got its own appeal to it, which is really nice. But sorry, just grab my boards. But I'm really excited with this one. I'm curious to see where this goes. This is published by Dark Horse, so it was nice to give Dark Horse a little love, considering I've been tracking down all these Dark Horse books. Oh my god, I got a spine tick on this book. I will have to order another one. I'll have to contact my shop and see if they can pull me another one. So I will do that here in a bit when I get done with you guys. Pablo Mesa, how you doing? Maz, did you see the SSR, the Batman 1/6 figure? Looks really nice. Yeah, the SSR Dark Knight Returns Batman. I did see it. It does look nice. If I didn't already have the one I have, I would be all over that. But I feel that it's a very... I feel almost like it's a knockoff of the one I have, the custom that I have. It's like aiming for that level, but not quite there yet as far as the look of the figure. Now, where it's going to really hold up is probably the fact that it's got actual boots instead of just boots that slide onto feet that have no pegs or whatever, so you can go with that. But that's where it's going to excel, is it's got stuff like that. But the look of the Rovonic Studios, custom Night Lord, it still doesn't beat it. But it is, I might buy one just to get some accessories and or just to have it, depending on the price point. I haven't looked too far into it yet. But back to this though, the Scott Snyder book. This is actually really good. I'm enjoying this. I can't wait till issue number 2 comes out. But I am going to have to call them and see if they can pull me one with that spine tick, because I'm mad at myself for not seeing it before I left. Damn. All right, moving on. We're going to go back to Spider-Man real quick, because Spider-Man had a cute... I like these variants, and this is one of the reasons I don't buy new books, but they get me every time, man. The Scotty Young variants. Look at that. Classic Spider-Man, picture, but the Scotty Young version. I had to go with it. This isn't like necessarily what Key Collector told me that I wanted to get for a variant, but I don't care. This is what I wanted to get, right? This is what I wanted to get. And Dockinator, stay tuned. I got some more Predator love for you. Let me move this one over to the nice fancy bag, of course. Yes, I got a mess here. By the way, guys, if you're ever buying bags and boards, I would not recommend this brand here. Whatever brand this is, these are very thin boards, which is why I'm using so many boards in each one of my books. I mean, occasionally I would do that anyway, for like books that are really something to me, but this is kind of making me have to do it to all of them, because the bags are the boards are just so paper thin. I'm not happy with them at all. So I won't buy those anymore. Pablo, let's see. Let me highlight that. Scotty Young is a great artist. I love his take. Dude, I have the Aliens, the Marvel Aliens Scotty Young variant. It's really, really cool. I actually got 2 copies of that one. It was really cute. It had an alien perched on top of somebody who could be mistaken for Ripley. Might be Ripley. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention, but it's in that same spacesuit. I can pull it up here real quick. Now, since I'm on the computer, I can pull it up. Let me just get this one in a bag. Rebag this bad boy. Next week, we should hopefully be back upstairs, but that means I'm streaming on the phone again. Let me know, guys, in the comments or in the chat even, if you think that I should just continue to stream here and not be in the comic book room. I mean, I do have a few comics behind me, but it's not the room. I feel like I'm kind of a poser without being in the room. But let me know what you guys think, Let me pull up that Scotty Young real quick if you guys haven't seen it. Young Alien. Yeah, there we go. Let's pull that image up. Let's boom. Open image in new tab. There we go. So let me share that real quick with you guys. This is the Scotty Young variant of Alien #1, the first Marvel Aliens books, and I had to buy this. It's just so cute. It's just adorable. Very reminiscent of the first movie, Spacesuits. And it's actually not Ripley. Hers was just white. So, just really cool cover, man. I had to get 2 of them, mainly because it's a white cover, and with white covers, you got to be very, very careful with. So, I just bought them both. They were cover price, so I went in on both of them. Got them both out of the way. But yeah, I like some of the Scotty Young variants. I have the Black Panther one from the like 2011 or so, 2012, where it's got Black Panther playing with a ball of yarn. That was a cute one. Yeah, I got some cute Scotty Young variants. Really cool stuff. But yeah, let's move on. We'll save this one for last. Or at least, yeah, let's reorganize this list here. I got a couple more variants coming in, but let's reorganize everything here. We want to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. We'll do it this way. So let's give DC some love here. When I say that, I mean like just one DC character, right? We got the new issue of Batman, issue number 128, right here. I haven't started reading this yet. Again, I'm just now coming back into comics, so it's been a minute, and I want to find a good jumping on point. And I missed 126, which if I'm not mistaken, is where this particular collaboration starts. So I need to track down to 126, I think. So once I do that, I'll be able to read them. I don't want to just come in the middle of the story, Give me the bag. Look how much clearer that is, man. Here we go. I got the bag before I do it. This is the My Light 2, and this is the Poly, cheaper bags. Look at the difference, man. Look at the difference, and tell me it's not worth it to have this beautiful bag here on your books, man. This is like saying, I will love, caress, and care for your comics. This says, just put me in and forget about me, and in a year or two, I'll be stuck to your book, and you'll have to deal with it. That's what this one says, because this will stick to your book. If you leave it in there too long, it will stick. I can speak from experience on that. I recently picked up, if you watched last week's, I picked up a Dark Horse Presents number 10, which was the first appearance of The Mask. And the shop I bought it from left it in a bag for God knows how long. I mean, I literally had to cut the bag off to get it out. I could not pull it out of the bag. It was just a poly bag, had no boards, but for $10, I was like, you know what? I'll do that, right? $10 for the first appearance of The Mask, from the 90s movie with Jim Carrey. It was worth it to get the book. Just very upset about the fact that it was stuck to the bag. I just had the poly, God, if my head wasn't attached, I'd be the headless horseman. Because if my head wasn't attached, you'd be sure I'd be damned if I didn't have a horse. I would definitely have to have a horse if I had a detachable head. True story. But yeah, a lot of comic book collectors have gotten into using the painter's tape when they tape their bags and boards together. When they tape their stuff. I still use the good old Scotch tape. And you know why? One of the key tricks when I'm pulling bags open is I fold it over the lip there. See? I'll just fold it over. That way it's not going to get stuck to the book, Just fold it over if I need to open the bag. And that's what I do. That's how it operates. It's real easy. If I'm going to open this up later and read it, actually, I'll cut the tape. I'll just cut it and put a fresh piece when I'm done. And of course, I got a different variant, which according to Key Collector was not in there, but I think this is the cooler of the variants, to be honest with you. This is done by, I can't read it. Looks like March. I don't know. It's just a cool variant. It's got, Batman with a Joker reflection there on the ground. It's pretty cool. I'm digging that a lot. But there was another one that was like this cool, like Arkham Knight, Batman Beyond S type suit thing or something that looks pretty cool. But, and this is how you do it. Boop. See, fold it over, no tape. It was a cool looking variant, but I wasn't going to buy them both, because I really don't want to be in this game collecting variants. Oh my God. I have to like the variant, man. I have to like the variant. Okay. So, boop. Oh, my phone vibrated. Where'd it go? I don't even know where I put it. It's somewhere. It's underneath something. Oh, there it is. So, guys, what do you guys think, man? Should I be upstairs in the comic book room more often, or do you like me being down here in this room? I'm very curious. My wife sent me a photo. I wonder what she's sending me pictures of. I wonder. Pablo, what is your most prized comic? Man, I like my comics for different reasons. Like, if you want to go with my most valuable, I think they're both on that wall there. Um, the first appearance of Miles Morales there in the bottom, and the first appearance of Silver Surfer and a cameo of Galactus. Um, so those are my most valuable individual books. My most prized? Oh, that's a tough call. Let me think on that one, man. Probably though, I think it'd be my Alien #1, and or my Predator #1. I really like those. I mean, they're not that expensive, but I really like those books, man. Those are where it all began for me, right? Just the cool stuff. Oh, okay. It's my kid's birthday, and he's up there. My wife's visiting him, so she just sent me a picture of him getting his present. But yeah, Paul, I'm still feeling this out, man. I'm just kind of, I just want to do something with everybody as I'm playing with my books. This is my first time watching the comic book stream. I'd like to see the comic book room. Oh, I did a tour in the first one. So if you go to episode 1, there's a tour during the. But today I'm down here because, well, once I set up in StreamYard, I kind of have to be here. Which is once I like make the stream, it has to go through StreamYard. Otherwise, I have to make a whole new stream. It's really annoying that YouTube does that, but it won't let my phone be the camera if I've made it in this. It's just convoluted BS. And I can't just walk you guys upstairs because I won't have the microphone. I'll be on a wireless connection way away from the router, so it's going to be like. Bleh. So, not that my connection is always crispy, but those are breaks. But Pablo, yeah, definitely check out one of the older videos if you'd like, and we go through it. I mean, I don't go through every book, but I do pan the camera around, let you take a look, and I guess next week we can go back up there if you want. It'll be on the phone again. It won't be this nice camera because in order for me to be on a nice camera, I need to get another microphone because I'm not moving all this. I'm not going to do my Tuesday show here and then pack up the mixer, the microphone, the laptop, the tripod, and move it upstairs and then move it back down here where my office is. This is my office. It's just, so I have to stream from the phone then, but until I get another microphone. Actually, I do have a Sennheiser MD421 that I could use, but I do need another boom arm and the mixer and to go on the laptop. So it's money. It's just money, which is holding me back, because buying comics, buying Hot Toys, buying 112 collectibles, buying too much stuff. That's really what it comes down to. Buying too much. So I got a few more books left though with this, guys. I'm just getting the boards ready. All right. So the next book I got is Edge of Spider-Verse #5, and this is the first appearance of several characters here. Let's see. I got Key Collector up. It will tell me. Let's see. Key Collector. Where is the Edge of Spider-Verse? There we go. It's first appearance of Webweaver, which is the first gay alternate universe Spider-Man. So there, I guess we have that. First appearance of Hunter Spider, which, as I haven't read this yet, I was waiting for the last book to come out to read all 5. Just sit down and read them all. So I'm not sure exactly who that is yet. Probably this Craven the Hunter looking spider guy here. And then first appearance of a spider character created by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who are the directors of Into the Spider-Verse. So that's going to be pretty cool. I like to see what they came up with. So good stuff right here. Great stuff. If I were to hazard a guess, though, just from the cover art, this guy looks a little foffy. And I'm saying that a gay person has to, but I think that's what they were going for. The design, maybe just calling a spade. And then you got the Hunter, Craven the Hunter look. So these are probably those two new ones. And then the Phil Lord and the Christopher Miller one is somewhere inside that we have not seen yet. So might be on one of the alternate covers I did not buy. I don't know. Tough call. Pablo, give me a second. No, pull it up and we'll read that comment there. Just give me a moment. Let me get this out of the way. Protect it. Get it back in the protection zone. Boom. Let's see. There we go. I'll watch the other ones to see. You were great on Brother Cousin stream. That Predator is a work of art. Yes. I'm telling you, if you get a classic Predator, as much as it's cool to have another Predator design, the fact that Hot Toys hasn't made a new Jungle Hunter in forever. In fact, they never made a 2.0. I mean, just give you the classic. The fact they did that, it screams that you have to just kit out that classic to be a Jungle Hunter. I mean, to me. But there you go. In the nice Mylight. Look how much prettier that is. It's so beautiful. All right, Dockinator, are you still here, man? Because we got some love for you coming. It's coming. Just taste it. But first up, we got boom, Hulk number 9. So Hulk Planet starts here, it says here, and of course this is in Key Collector as well. I was reading Hulk for the longest time, particularly when Planet Hulk came out. That's what really got me back into the Hulk huge, like big time. So, but this is the first appearance of Monolith, the ruler of a society built for Hulks by Hulks. So we'll see what happens with that. I will start reading this. I think that's maybe Monolith on the cover. At first glance, I thought it was Loki, but I'm assuming it's Monolith there on the cover. And that's a cool, like, Hulk beastie there. That's pretty cool there. So I'm interested to see what happens with this. But, yeah, Dockinator, I got something for you, man. I got a little something for you. It's coming. Let me just get this put away. You get it put away, man. Just put it away. God, I got too many bags. I got to throw all this away. Too many boards. That's the other thing with this whole thing, man. This whole situation that we're in. My mom's calling. Well, I can't answer that right now. I hope nothing's dire. Yeah, this is part of the issue with the whole vid situation. The whole. Damn it! Trying not to say the word because apparently it can flag you. I don't know. The whole mask wearing thing situation, but it really messed up production and or shipment of boards and bags and stuff. So I'm running low on Silver Age size boards now, but there's that Hulk in the nice bag. And I picked up a couple of variants of Hulk. So one of the things is Marvel's really starting to push Miracle Man out. So I got this variant here, and I really just like the intimidation kind of pose that Hulk was in here. But there's Miracle Man and a little Miracle Man logo there. This is also Hulk number 9, though. Pretty cool cover. I dig this. Let's get this one in the nice bag and board. Then the next one is Dockinator, the one that's all for Dockinator. We're pitching that as Dockinator's baby right now. It's just like, yeah, Dockinator, we're going to have you straightened out. Last week, though, they did come out with a second print cover for Predator number 1, which I picked up. So that was pretty cool. Sometimes those second prints can be worth more if that's what you care about than your first prints. A great case in point was that when I was looking at it was God of War number 1. God of War number 1. I remember at the time it came out, I missed the first print because my shop got shorted that week. And I missed the first print, and I was all butthurt, man, and I couldn't find it because nobody really ordered a lot of them. But she got me in a second print, and that's what I had to deal with, right? But yeah, apparently that first print's not worth as much as the second print, which is funny. Neither of which my shop got on a lot. I mean, that shop I was going at, man, if you didn't have it in your pull list, you probably weren't going to get the book because she was really frugal on what she was ordering. So there's that Miracle Man edition of Hulk #9. And Dockinator, man, this is the one I'm asking you to wait out for, man. This is I didn't know this was coming. Nobody told me. I don't think that this would really happen, but it is a cool cover. The little Predator love right there on the cover of Hulk #9. So if it would focus on Hulk #9 and not focus on my fingers or something, that'd be great. But there's the Predator cover. We'll get that in a my light. You'll be able to see it better. I think this one's out of my lights, though. Yes. So, but I wasn't going to buy this many variants of the Hulk. I picked up the Miracle Man one, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. I like it. It reminded me of a Michael Turner Aspen variant of World War Hulk. Just the kind of coloring and stuff reminded me of that one, which I never got. Sad, but true. But it just sort of reminded me of when I was picking up the other one, and then I saw this one on the shelf next to it. I was like, oh, Predator on the cover. And I wasn't buying comic books again yet when they did all those Predator promo ones or the Alien promo ones. So I took this as my opportunity to get one. So, and that's what I want to see, man. I want to see a Predator crossover in the MCU, you know? Dude, I want that Avengers one, man. We're standing there with Iron Man's head, man. I didn't get that one. You know, I did that I recreated that shot with my Hot Toys and stuff. So I'd love to have that that shot there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go hunting too bad for it though. I'm too poor. I got too much stuff happening. It's raining comic book stuff and toys right now on me, man. It's just if that's one he has for me, oh really, dude, that would be freaking sick, dude. That'd be sick. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Where he's holding Iron Man's head and he's just standing on top of Avengers Tower. It's a City Hunter looking Predator. Yeah, this is why I used the City Hunter in my shot. He looked very reminiscent of the City Hunter. That was the one cover I was like, man, I'm sad I missed that. But yeah, definitely pick up. I think you wouldn't be too disappointed with the Predator book. It's an interesting take on things. You don't even really see the Predator, like the actual Predator that we're expecting to see. You don't really see that one yet, except for in flashbacks and stuff. So, and I might have given away too much just then, but yeah, look at that in a nice, pretty bag now, man. Look at that, just gorgeous. Look at the Mylights do, man. It's like makeup for your comics. It just makes it so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Yeah, I love that stuff. All right, let's get all that out of the way. So that's the last of my books, but I got something else. Oh, I got one more thing. This is not a comic book, though. It is comic related, but it's not a comic book. This purchase here stemmed from what I saw on Instagram. I swear, Instagram artists, and photographers, and stuff. I think they're some of the biggest salespeople. In fact, I have the, they don't even get the love for it they deserve. But like this year, I saw a post on this character on Instagram. I was like, okay, I gotta buy this figure, man. I got you. This is like the one I want. So here it is. Boom, King Black, Venom, and King Black 2-pack. I don't really care about King Black so much. I didn't read that story arc, so I don't know much about him. The Marvel Alien run's not bad either. I think I missed issue 11 though, of the original run. I have to go back and look. I might be missing issue 11. What I've been trying to build though is the all the Dark Horse stuff, man. That's what I've been trying to build. Yeah, dude, I saw a picture of this Venom and I was like, that for Marvel Legends looks awesome, like legit. I don't know if I want the wings per se, but I love the fact that they took some of the notion of the suit being kind of a symbiote kind of textured suit, but yet they also had the comic book spider on it. I liked that notion that they could marry the two ideas together, and it looked, at least in the picture I saw of it, it looks sick. How do you open these boxes? Where do they open from? Nobody tells me nothing. I thought they just opened from the bottom, but it's just not wanting to work here. There's an edge. Oh, it opens from the side. Okay, so sorry, I'm new to Marvel Legends, guys. I might be an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm just new to this Marvel Legend stuff, and I just opened some other ones, some the X-Men line, and they all open from the bottom. So that's why I was like, wait, why is this opening from the side? I'm confused. Come on, get in there. I don't want to destroy the box. There we go. All right. We can do this. I promise. We can do this. I use the knife to kind of get in the lid and push it up. And that way you don't get that bubbled in, like squeezed in part right here, because your instincts to grab and pull that out like that. And it always warps this piece, which makes it hang up when you try to reclose the box. So I use a knife and do it that way. But this is my first time buying a Marvel Legends that doesn't have the bag or the plastic on it too. So something else is in here. We got King Black's weapon and then a little sheet of something. All right, these feel like wings. That's one wing. This is interesting. Wow, there's two wings. I dropped it. There we go. Two wings. Actually, wait. Is it two wings? Because this. Oh, he's got two different types of wings. I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not a fan of the windowless boxes. I hope you have a good set. Sometimes the paint apps can be less than desired. Don't tell me that, man. Don't say that, Piscini. I may have to read instructions here to figure out where everything plugs in at. Because, yeah. All right. So, okay. I got it now. These are retractable wings. That's cool. So, you just snap the wing. They snap together right there. And can make them retractable, I guess, or take it off so they just are smaller. I don't know. Commander Green, can't wait to see the fig swaps people do with new boxes. They're pretty bad before an old package. Yeah, this is true, man. This is true. You gotta be careful with the fig swaps. But yeah, you just come here and snap this piece on, and now you've got bigger wing. Actually, oh, okay. So that's interesting. All right, I'll have to play with that. That's interesting wings. But it goes in the back with this piece here. So this is his right wing, and this is his left wing. We'll just assemble the wings. I'm not really going to use the wings, I don't think, unless something really calls to me to say, hey, we need to take that picture with wings. Yeah. But really, at this moment, I'm not really thinking that. So we shall see. We shall see. But here's the figure I bought this for, man. Right here. Come on, let's get out. Oh my gosh. Let go. I do like that there's no twisty ties, although I need twisty ties for one of the photos I want to do. I was talking to Pablo on my stream last night after the stream, and he suggested using the clear twisty ties for some wall crawling assistance. And I was like, ooh, that's an idea. There we go. All right. Ooh, he looks nice and slimy and awesome. So, yeah. Let me see here. Let me just get this going. And there we go, guys. There's the Venom figure. He's very stiff right now, but yeah, his legs go out. His feet are well, his feet don't. There's a joint there, but Yeah, okay, we can go that way. Oh, okay, cool, cool. You can articulate that as much as you want. Just trying to do a little wall crawling pose. Can I get him to look? Oh, his head doesn't really look up. That's going to be a problem for what I want to do. But we'll play around with this guy, man. We will. We'll get it to work. The holes in the back of them are pretty predominant, though. They're right. There's one here and one here. They're very like if you're looking like straight on, it's pretty predominant. Predominant. It's going to be interesting trying to hide that. But really, what I want to do is I'm not going to get too much into detail, but I want to get a shot of him crawling on the ceiling. So that's why I was trying to see if I could get, something out of here, man. Just I want it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a ceiling to test this with, man. It's gonna be crazy. He comes with some extra hands and an extra face without the tongue sticking out. Dockinator, hold on, I'll click on that. What does it say here? I think it's the same base body as the movie Venom they made, which in my opinion was one of the best they did. Yeah, I don't do a lot of Marvel Legends, so I don't know. I'm happy he also came with fists, so that's pretty cool. And he came with just a grinning without the mouth, which is cool. Commander Green, he says, I need to take more photos of my Black Series figures. Okay. I'm not going to stop you. But I don't know if you guys were watching the stream last night, but tomorrow I got another figure coming in as well. Switch heads here. Actually, it's a pair of figures because I couldn't decide on which one to get, but it's the Coup Models Werewolf from Big Bad Toy Store. They're 1/12 scale werewolves, and I'm pretty excited about that. Man, I wish you could look more up. Huh. I guess I could do it that way. I don't know. I'm very disappointed with the lack of upwards looking here. His neck is so stiff. There should have been really, on the back here, it should have had a groove so you can push that back. I might even cut a groove into that neck so I can get this peg to go further back. Because right now, that's as far up as he can look. Which is fine if you want him to just try to look up or something. But if I want him on the ceiling and I want him, looking back down, I need to get something going on here, man. Just some articulation. But I'm sad it doesn't have a butterfly joint here. I guess I was expecting Mafex. Here, see. Commander Green, love the Black Series Mando shoot. Yeah, dude, his shots have been awesome lately. Pablo, did you get the Hiya Toys Kane? No, I did not get Kane. I don't have any of the RoboCop line in Hiya Toys, just the Alien line. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I think the next one I'm planning to get is the Godzilla. To be honest with you, because that Godzilla looks legit. But Kane, I don't know. I gotta pick them and choose my battles with what I'm getting here. That's a cool pose there. Just very, very basic. You get him standing there. I could have him face off with the Thing. Whoa. But the but the paint app on them looks pretty good, man. The only big problem is the holes they got for the wings, man. There's some big holes. I wish I could show you guys better. It doesn't want to focus on them at all, though. It's just trying to focus everywhere but him. Just crazy. I thought my autofocus was on, but it doesn't seem to want to autofocus on me. But yeah, that's all I've got today. Like I said, tomorrow I got those werewolves coming in. I guess I could show you guys that if you weren't watching the stream last night. I got these who model werewolf. There we go. These are 1/12 scale werewolves, man. They're just there's two different versions of them, and yeah, I can't wait to get this guy. Open a new tab. So there's two different versions of them. There's I don't know about Hobby Galaxy. There's this version, and there's an Arctic white version that's got blood all over them. So otherwise, they look the same. And I got both of them in order. They're $95 a piece at Big Bad Toy Store. 1/12 scale, really well articulated. Just show some black Play-Doh in those black holes. Problem is the white spider goes into those holes. So I don't know. I think I can make it work. It's just gonna be tricky. Some shots. But let's do the Big Bad Toy Store one here. There we go. But I was, this is the based version. I didn't buy the base version because it's another $40 for a base that I'm really not going to use. It comes with this black base regardless of what package you go with. So, yeah, I wouldn't have minded it, but, I had to cut corners somewhere, and I was like, base, don't need the base. You can go without the base. Here's the Arctic one. So this is pretty cool, man. I'm gonna probably touch up, like, if you guys watch Dean Knight, he's got these guys, and I'm gonna touch up that red a little bit, make it a little darker on them. But it's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Man, this is really stiff. That's what she said, right? I might break this. I might have to heat this up first. Pardon me for a minute, guys. We are on it. We can do this. Not too much, just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit of heat on that. And that should move. We may have to do it one more time. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Haha. You guys didn't get to see any of that. Yeah. If you guys are just tuning in, we did go to the comics earlier, I promise. But now we're looking at this toy I got in the mail. So, if this works anything like Goliath's wings, the NECA gargoyle wings, it's going to be a little disappointing because they're not going to want to hold, they're going to fall down real easy, which is going to be annoying. Looks like they got like little locks though, so they don't, but like a ratcheted kind of lock, but I can't even get this all the way in. That's what she said, right? Can you get this all the way in? See, I'm not even sure if it's all the way in. Again, that's what she said. I'm real mature. Can't you guys tell? I would think that the ball needs to be flush up against it. I'm afraid I'm going to break it too. There's one wing on there. And yeah, see, it's already sagging down. Yeah, it wasn't all the way in. They made that difficult. I need to heat this up too to get that in there. Got to heat up the hole. Got to be careful though when you're heating something like this. You don't want to ruin the paint, so you really don't want a lot of heat on this. Just a little bit, man. I always run this on a low setting when I'm doing this, man. Always a low setting. It's not on there all the way. Well, maybe it is. I didn't feel it click, but it's in there now. Yeah. The wings aren't bad, I guess, but they're going to cause problems though later. I know that. I mean, they're just fall down a lot, or let's see if this one wants to move, or I got to heat this one up too. All right, it moved. It's very stiff though. We'll just put that on first. All right. That one didn't need to be heated up to get on there, so that's cool. But there you go. Got the wings on Venom, which I didn't know he had wings because I hadn't been reading that arc. But yeah, now we have the wings on Venom. This is gonna be interesting. When they're tight like this, you want to choke up on this as much as you can, so it doesn't put a lot of pressure on any one thing there. I don't know. Just playing around with it, you know. He's just gonna be interesting here. Let's see. Yeah, they look dope, man, but it's not what I was going for because I don't know anything about this, man. I don't know what the whole wings are all about. I stopped reading Spider-Man and the related properties back in the mid 2000, you know, pre 2010, I think, when they did One More Day and they dissolved his marriage with MJ instead of just killing off Aunt May, which is what I wanted. I was like, you know, Aunt May wouldn't want him to dissolve his marriage, and you know, because she's old, you know, even though he felt responsible for her death or whatever. Spoilers if you haven't read this story, but even though he felt kind of responsible, Aunt May would have never have asked that from him. You know, would never have wanted that. So it just kind of bugged me that Peter was like, "I feel responsible, and I'm just going to throw away my marriage with the woman I'm supposed to love and cherish for this old Aunt May woman who is like a mother to me, but you know, she is like a gazillion years old." I don't know, just never sat well with me. But yeah, just playing around with the wings here, just interesting stuff. Probably be easier to handle them though if I take them apart. So the problem though when you fold them in is they don't sit quite white. You have to really futz with them. They don't want to see, they just fall off. So even though I might want to fold them in so they look smaller, like retract them a little bit, they don't stay together well. I mean, it's a cool concept, but they really needed to work on some of the engineering here. Oh yeah, so yeah, there's some smaller wings there. Got them brought in a bit. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, see that kind of stuff happens when you take them apart, and that's and with part wings. Let's see. I think it had made something to do with the Venom symbiote getting onto Null or his dragon, thus giving him the wings. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. Yeah, I don't know at all because I wasn't reading that stuff. I'm hoping I don't break the peg here. It's very tight. So the last thing I need is the pegs to break off, right? Just want you to come off the back of Venom here. There we go. There's one. All right. Gives me the ability to hold on. There we go. Cool. Got him out without breaking. Cool. But yeah, guys, that's all we got today. I'll probably end up shooting this guy tonight. We'll see what I can come up with. We'll do that. Don't know who I'm gonna have him go against yet, but you know how it is. Or if he goes against anybody, or if I do like this cool little portrait type study. But I'm gonna do that. Get some Venom love in for sure. I haven't even opened King Black yet. I guess we can do that before I go. He's got a little something in here. I don't know what this is. Noel, is that who King Black or whatever is? This guy? Is this Noel? I don't know anything about the story arc. I mean, I remember it coming out, and I was kind of wanting to get into comics again, but I didn't. So I didn't read any of this arc. Okay, he's got 2 head sculpts there. Yeah, that's a cool head sculpt there. He looks kind of evil. You know, this would be a cool guy. Maybe, I mean, you could give or take the Spider. I don't know, but maybe put him up against the Witcher. He just looks like somebody, you know, the Witcher could fight, because I did get a Witcher on clearance from GameStop. And he looks like a kind of zombie-esque type dude, which is cool. Gotta find all my bags here. There's a sword. He is the symbiote god. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. Well, why does he get the spider on him? I mean, the spider wasn't really incorporated in symbiote until he took over the Spider-Man thing, right? Or was that what drew him to Spider-Man, was that he had a spider? I don't know. Weird. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. But yeah, he could definitely work with a Witcher photo shoot. And I got him, you know, Witcher and Roach the other day on clearance at GameStop. So I haven't shot him yet. But, you know, there'll be a time. I will soon. Just reassembling this packaging so I can put this back in the box. That's the packaging. It goes in here. I don't know if it matters which way it goes, but it goes in here. Did you guys watch Andor today? I already watched that. Make sure I was up on it, you know. Didn't need any of you crazy nuts spoiling it for me before I got to watch it. I watched it before the stream. But what do you guys think of these shows, man? The comic book shows, man. I know we veered off with this figure today because, well, got it in the mail and all, but in general, keep dropping stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying this, man. If there's anything else you want to see, maybe should I try to get some footage of the Atlanta Comic-Con this weekend? I mean, I know filming in there can be a pain in the butt because I haven't gone since pre-COVID, but you know, sometimes you're packed in there like sardines, so I don't know how it would be now, but you know, at least get some dealer footage or something. That means I have to edit. I hate editing, so I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think about that. If you guys want me to get footage, and if so, what kind of footage do you want? Do you want to look at any particular books, man? That's one of the things I hate about watching people go to these things, man. They never want to linger on the stuff I want to linger on. So let's ask now. Leave a comment down below if you guys are watching this later for the Atlanta Comic-Con when I go to. If there's particular books you want me to focus any attention on, so you can get an idea, maybe prices or something, or maybe another thing is I'll try to do is at least get you the dealer names in the video, because I don't know how many times I've watched people stream or go to stores or convention and they don't put down the name of the store they're going to, and I'm like, dude, they had the thing I wanted. Why don't I know where this is? And you're like, all you had to do was put down a name. That's all you had to do. So there's a Noel or King Black. I don't even know what King Black is, but there's Noel. I have a sword, and it looks like I beat up Carnage and took it. So yeah, why doesn't he have wings? That's what I want to know. But yeah, leave a comment down below, or leave a comment here now. You know, just let me know what you guys think. These are not going to fit in my normal 12 scale packaging for parts. I'll have to reevaluate this and find another solution. The wings. My Wonder Woman is broken. My 12 scale or my 6 scale, my Golden Armor Wonder Woman with the wings. You know, I got this packaging plan for my 6 scale stuff, and her wings definitely blow that out of the water too. You're just like, it works okay if I have the folded wings put away and leave the big wings on her, but that takes up too much room in the case, you know. So I took the big wings off of her, and yeah, right now the big wings are just thrown in the bottom of a Detolf that's got a gremlin in there. Andor was awesome. It keeps building and I'm building. I love it. Yeah, dude, I'm really impressed with where Andor's going. I'm really excited about it. I'm having a great time with it. I really am. And I knew during the watching of it. I was like, oh, well, they're not going to get to the thing yet. So, yeah, and I was right. You know, they're like, we're going to head to it, but we're not going to start it until next week at the very earliest. So I was like, okay. C'est la vie. I got She-Hulk tonight, though. Apparently tonight is the episode where we get the Daredevil event. We'll see. Spoilers, that was in something I saw online. I don't know. But yeah. I think I need a good She-Hulk figure, too. But tomorrow I got those werewolves coming in. I got my E. Gerber My Light 2s, my 1,000 count. Those are both coming to the house. And then I have to go out at some point and pick up my 2 Dark Troopers from my local shop that just got those in tomorrow. Or I say that in the past tense, but they're supposed to get them in tomorrow. So, and it's just me here. So I'm really like, do I wait for the packages or do I run out there and get them? Because, you know, you never know what time of day this stuff's going to get here. I also got a T-shirt, but that can go in the mailbox. That's USPS. So I got a T-shirt. I got the E. Gerber stuff, which is UPS, and then I got FedEx, which is these 2 werewolf figures. I wish there was a way I could tell them where to put the stuff, and I was looking at doing that, but I think one of them said it takes 24 hours to propagate that information. I said, well, that does me no good. Carlito, if you want to catch up on the King in Black series, watch the complete story video on Comic Historian on YouTube. Great story. I may do that. But yeah, with that, guys, with that being said, this has been an hour, and I want to kind of stick to about, that at the most. So we're going to go ahead and cut out. Carlito, it was great seeing you in here, man. Thanks for coming in here. Dockinator, of course, always. I love having you in here. Pablo, how you doing? It's great having you here as well. I would love to get, if I continue to shoot down here, I can do a co-host with me. I would love to get one if I do that. Because I feel like I kind of ramble too much. So if there's anybody interested in comics that maybe want to be a co-host on this, it's going to be 3 o'clock on Wednesdays is where I'm shooting. So, let me know. But that means we wouldn't be shooting in the upstairs comic room again until I get something else sorted up there. So, but anyway, with that, guys, being said, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have yourself a great, great rest of your day. And I should... Well, knock on wood. I should be on Brothers Cousins Thursday for Best of the Best, but I have not heard yes or no on that, so I don't know for sure. But if so, that's where I'll be. If not, I'll be back Tuesday for Toy Photography Talk, and we're going to have a great time Tuesday. I'm going to try to get Brian Carr on here Tuesday, and there was one other person I was talking to. Oh, my God, I'm brain farting. I'll work it out. So, yeah, with that, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.